Right now, a large fire at a pallet company in Florence. The stretch of industrial road leading to the building is closed. Chopper 9's the only local helicopter getting you breaking news first. They're flying over the scene right now. Dan, we're seeing this smoke for miles.
Yeah, and we saw this smoke almost as soon as we lifted off from Lunken and began our short trip over here to the Florence area. As you mentioned, Industrial Road right outside the A One Pallet Company is closed here. Now, we can't get on, the position that we're in right now is about as close as we can get. We can't get on the other side because of our proximity to CVG and their landing aircraft there right now, so we would be in the way. But from here, from my vantage point, it looks like this fire is in the outside of the building. As I push in here, we'll see obviously a lot of firefighters on the scene. You see the aerial truck right there. You see all those pallets that are stored outside. To me, this looks like it's an outside storage area, and that's where most of the fire is. So it doesn't look like the building is being consumed in this fire, but you look at the roof line right there, and you can see what appears to be some heavy damage, obviously, from the smoke and the heat. So there's obviously going to be some damage to the building, but it looks like this fire is in an outside storage area where there's obviously a large stack of pallets and a whole lot of smoke coming off this fire. So you can imagine this is a pallet company, and you can just imagine how much fuel is there to fuel this fire. And firefighters obviously have a major job on their hands, and it looks like they might be here for some time tonight.
Hey, Dan, before you go, we're getting calls from people all over on the highway reporting to us smoke in the area. Can you pull back and show the trail of that smoke so people can see really how far this is stretching now? You know, from where it starts all the way to, you know, where it dissipates into the sky. So we can see that really, because we are getting so many calls from folks wondering what this is and if it's in their neighborhood because it's stretching so far. I don't know if you can pan left at all.
Well, okay, I'm going to give you a shot here. Here's where Florence, this is the baseball stadium where Florence Freedom plays baseball. There's I-75 right at the top of your screen, and as I move the camera left, you can see how close in proximity this is to I-75. Jeffrey, go ahead and circle around a little bit if you would. We're going to get a little bit of a wider shot here. And I'm pulling the camera out as far back as we're actually pretty close to the building right now. This smoke is really drifting in a southeasterly direction. So all the neighborhoods that are southeast of Florence and where the Florence Freedom plays baseball, you can see that line of smoke sort of drifting out there, and it stays together for a good long time. Wind is really not that strong tonight, so there's quite a bit of smoke that's drifting out there. Is it dangerous? Hard to tell. You never know what kind of chemicals are used in those pallets, but it's a lot of wood. It's a good deal of wood that is burning right now, and those flames are still shooting above this building that looks to be about 2 or 3 stories tall. So it is a major fire that is burning here in Florence tonight.
And it sure makes a lot of sense as to why we're getting calls from those folks in that neighborhood and on the highway. Thanks so much, Dan Carroll in Chopper 9. Let's go now.